Alright guys, welcome back to another paint and chat. Today we're going to work more on the Brits from Waterloo, and we're going to go in with the black today guys. We're going to do the black caps and the black boots and the black packs. Here's a troop that's already finished, and give you an idea where we're going with this. So we're going to go with the black. Some black. A couple drops of water. Stir stick. Let's stir it up. Alright. I'm going to go with the regiment brush, and we're going to get started here. Make sure the flow of our paint's good. Looking good. And been busy in the shop. Got dioramas getting cranked out. Got through the holidays, and I got to get this paint table cleared off. I got more stuff coming. We've got more British and French artillery coming. I've got some British cavalry. So we have got to bear down on these guys. Get things cranked out. I need to get a little bit more pigment in this paint. Might be a little too thin. Yeah, do another video of some of the new stuff I've got coming in once it gets here. Got a new smart TV for the work area coming. This is an old computer system I've been using here at my hobby desk for last year or so, and it's due replacing. And we're getting a new back in the office, we're putting in a system just for doing video and photo editing. So I'll get that going here in the next week or so. And he's done. Let's get this guy. I'll do a few of these for you. I'll bring you back for another color. Yeah, I think that's going to be good actually, that viscosity or the thickness of that paint. I think it's going to work just fine. So watch a little Saving Private Ryan today. And had some really crappy weather so far this winter. I have been able to get out much, doing some remodeling around the house. Kitchen and, or the dining room and living room are getting new hardwood floors and new furniture. Doing some improvements to the office. So generally I'm taking advantage of my downtime, getting done with projects. That's good. And you can get the general idea. We're just going in with the caps. The boots and the packs. This next step we'll probably do the bed rolls. Sorry guys, this thing's just not keeping a point. I'm gonna rinse my brush out. Check my point. I haven't painted for a couple weeks, so I think all this dry air has gotten the bristles really dry. I'm probably going to need to go in before I start my next color. I'm going to go in with my brush cleaner, my brush conditioner, rehydrate this brush. Yeah. Basically it. Let me know in the comments below, guys, what you guys have been up to. Things you've been working on over the holidays, over the first of the year. And here, you guys keep moving forward. Get my black powder the way I want it. Oh, you know what? You know what I'm missing? I also want to do that ammo pouch. See that ammo pouch? Totally missing that. I have to go back and clean those up. Clean that up. Crank these guys out. But yeah, get my black powder cleaned up, and gonna be working on Hail Caesar stuff. Get the starter set. And there we go. Go back, clean up these ammo pouches. Not too difficult. And that's it. We'll bring you back for another color, guys. Alright gang, we're going to come in here with another color. I'm going to go in with this Temple Guard Blue. It's a Citadel, obviously. Something else that you can use, and I have used on a couple of them, just a toy, is it's a lighter shade, but it still will work. This Sky Blue. Or you could mix a little of the straight Vallejo Blue with this if you wanted to get a little darker. I think it's going to work fine. I personally like the light blue wool along with the blue canteen, the classic blue British canteen. And where I'm getting this from, some guys will say, oh, it's not proper, blah blah blah. What shade is that? Looks like blue gray to me, a bluish gray. So I just went with this style of color. Once I put a wash on it, a brown wash, it'll darken it up some. Now, somebody on the Facebook group the other day said, oh no, the lapels on the tunics or the jackets are supposed to be white. Well, what's that? That looks like blue with white stripes to me. You know, blue with white stripes. This is from the Warlord's painting guide. Okay, so I'm just going with the paint guide, guys. So I don't know, everyone gets their pantyhose in a twit because you're not using the right color or the right shade or blah blah blah, and it kind of gets old. So what I may do, I didn't go in with these with the white because I just thought it would be too tedious with the detail, considering that I'm really just going for tabletop standard. This wasn't that hard, just some little light you know, swatches of white on the cuffs. So I just went in with the lapels and just touched them with a little bit of true blue. I also did the necks, what do you call it, the cuffs, or the neck cuffs, collars, I guess you would call it. So there you go. That's where we're at. So we're going to go in with this. I'm going to shake it up pretty thoroughly. I've already done some. I'm going to show you what I'm doing. I'm just going in with my detail brush. And I'm going to load up the brush a little bit. So I just dip into the cap, and then I'm going to come into the canteen. I'm into the canteen like this. And again, that's, you know, this is why one of the reasons, especially with Napoleonics, I'm going in with a white base coat, because I can just go either side of that strap. See, that strap, and I maintain that white strap. And if I get a little bit of color on the strap, I can just go back in on my finishing step and hit the strap with just a tiny bit of white. So it really ends up, if you stay outside of the margins on that white, you can see it does a nice effect, and it's really makes things go quicker with all this mass infantry painting. Same thing here. You'll notice what I'm getting ready to do here. I'm coming into the top and in the middle. And that's why I love these caps. It really gives me a nice grip on things. I know some guys use nails or whatnot. I guess, you know, whatever works, but that seems still how I'm able to get this a nice grasp. It's the perfect size to fit inside your hand. So yeah, going from the top here, and I gotta get this table cleared off big time, guys. I've got German 88 crew needs painted. I've got more models that have come in the last couple days. My French artillery, 2 boxes of British cavalry that are going to need to be built and painted, and I've got my Hail Caesar starter kit coming. Now I'm not going to get to that till probably February sometime. It's currently mid-January, so that's kind of the time frame I'm looking at. So knock that guy out, knock this guy out, and then we will move on to the next color. But I just want to show you my methodology here, why I chose this color. I think it's a great rich color, and then once you get a wash on it, it really helps make the model pop. It's not too dull. The Brits were big into painting their water bottles blue, I guess, because blue means water, I guess. Even like their big water barrels were painted blue that they used. So, anywho, and we're gonna go on. I'd like to remind you guys I have my own Facebook group. I'd really like you guys, if you're stumbling onto this for the first time or second time, whatever, is to get on Facebook, go up to the search tab, type in Warhammer, Crazy German Wargaming Group. I'll come up, send me a request, I'll get you in the group, and you can start posting pictures of your projects, videos. If you have a YouTube channel, you can put those up there. Crazy German Wargaming Group. So it's for all kinds of wargaming, any kind of wargaming, anything wargaming related. You can share anything on there, wargaming related. I'm not like the other groups out here, guys, where like I've put up just for a joke, like someone was commenting how cold it was, and I put up a picture of Al Gore frozen, and they bumped me from the group, right? I've put up posts on groups with my new YouTube video, or encouraging people to check out my YouTube channel, and I've been bumped from groups just for that stuff. We don't want any spam. That's not spam. That sharing in my video was pertaining to the type of group that I was posting to. I'm just going to say there's one word to describe it, and that's bullshit. What you get is a bunch of little crybabies. You know, oh, you can't post stuff about Battle Foam. You know, we don't like the owner of Battle Foam, so they pull your post down, and that's just bullshit. And, you know, in that instance, it was a response to someone in the group asking what we use for transporting our armies. Obviously, I'm going to say Battle Foam because I support Battle Foam products. I buy Battle Foam products. I like Battle Foam products. So I put pictures of some of the Battle Foam products, and I put them on there. Well, it got pulled down. Oh no, you can't put that on there. It's just ridiculous, guys. So my point is, I am not that strict on what you put on there, especially if it's in terms of the game. And you know what? And if you're having a conversation about something in the gaming community in terms of the game you're playing, or something you don't like, I'm not going to ban your comment, even if someone pisses you off and you call them a bastard. All right, I don't care. We're all grown adults. If someone pisses you off and you want to call them a prick, call them a prick. That's your right. In my gaming group, obviously I don't want someone coming in picking fights, blatantly picking fights. But let's just put it this way: the main reason I started this group was because of the Flames of War group that I got kicked from. Some guy said something smart in one of the threads, and I got kicked. You know, I basically called him an asshole, plain and simple. The guy was being an arrogant asshole. He was basically ragging on my profession. We were talking about marketing to younger people for the gaming community, with games and whatnot. And he basically says, "What do you know? You run a lawn. You mow lawns." First of all, I don't mow lawns. I do chemical treatments to lawns and trees. Right? You need a special license. You have to have special insurance to even get into that line of work. All right. Every 3 years I have to recertify for my license. There's testing involved. Blah blah blah. I have to go to seminars. Okay. Not that I have to defend what I do, but I thought it was kind of funny. And since I run a business, and this is the 28th year I've been in business, I I think it's kind of funny that I should know anything about marketing, you know. I think I know a lot about marketing. So anyway, look, if someone's an asshole, I'm going to call them an asshole. If you don't like it, tough. So that's where we're at. Crazy Wargaming Group, Facebook. Get on there, join. Let's build the group up. I think you're really going to like the fact that it is more free and it's not so restrictive. You know, if you're coming out with a new rule set or a new product or whatever it is, and it's related to wargaming, dice, I don't care. Get in there, market the product. That's what this is all about. It's about sharing. You know, if I don't want to buy your dice, then I'll skim through there. I won't click on the link and go buy your dice. You know, it's that simple. So anyways, check it out, guys. I really encourage you to, and we'll be back in the next segment. We'll do another color.